secret that the United States is no longer at the top ranks for international education. But if we look closer into the nations who are thriving, we might come across some fundamental startling issues. First off, we need to determine what it means to be successful to us personally. Next, we're going to look at whether the better grades are coming from educational reform or just a more strict upbringing overall. Then finally, we'll compare and contrast a list of countries who are making the best grades to the countries who we know are most happy. Now, no system is perfect, and every child is unique. So is the disposal of our summer break the kind of affirmative action that needs to be taken in order to get back on top. So, now we know we all want it, and we all seek it, so success seems to be the magic word for those that go chase after it. It's what we prepare for and desire. It's often how we define our lives. Money, fame, and power are often what we've been told make up success. If we don't get it, we're consumed with envy for those who do. The United States is hard to analyze because we're the most culturally diverse country in the world. With different parental backgrounds comes different child upbringing. So the emphasis on what's most important changes from household to household. Ultimately, many define success by what's going to be said at our funerals. You know, like how much money did this person make, or was it just kind of good riddance overall to a life that was kind of wasted? Or will they be talking about this person's contributions and how blessed they were to know this person as a friend or a coworker? It's ultimately defined by the good that's been contributed and what's been done with the work. Has the person made a good difference? There's no crime in being thirsty for success, but at what point does discipline and structure completely change a child's worldview? You know, because having drive and tenacity are almost unrivaled qualities a person can have. Now, usually where year-round schooling is offered, it does not mean more school days, but just kind of spliced up throughout the year, dividing up the summer. The only evidence of improved test scores comes from those institutions who have actually added school days to the calendar and also create smaller class sizes. So of course this is better for students because it gives them more of a one-on-one opportunity to get with the teacher. And it's not just a longer semester. One supposed benefit of year-round calendars is that they slow down the loss of learning that students commonly express over the summer. But year-round schools don't solve the problem of summer setback. They simply spread it out across the year. So what I'm proposing is that it's not the duration of the semester that dictates the grade the student will get. It's the student. Now we find this disciplinary lifestyle most prevalent across the Pacific. East Asian child rearing is notorious for the heavy pressure that's been put on children, but also famous for the great leaps of technical brilliance and hard work for many people that grow up under this condition. Kids are sent to evening classes and weekend lessons and hardly have any free time. According to a paper published by the University of California at Irvine, less supportive parenting techniques used by some East Asian parents might lead to the development of low self-esteem and school difficulties. This causes children to be vulnerable to depression and other problematic behaviors. This research shows that the tiger mother type of parenting, specifically controlling, punitive, and less supportive type of parenting, is really not working for this sample of adolescents. So when we look at the grand scheme of things, what weighs more, success or happiness? Does economic security and knowledge trump personal joy and healthy relationships? All throughout history, and constantly reoccurring in cinema, we find the successful, upright workaholic to be the character in distress. According to the Pearson Learning Curve survey, the 4 leading nations in all academia are East Asian. We've got South Korea, Japan, Singapore, and China. And none of these even reach the top 20 most happy nations, which according to the United States, or according to Forbes magazine, the United States is. Exemplified by many child entertainment stars, we find an ambitious parent figure to be the child's puppeteer. Now when you think back to your childhood, were those summer breaks not so crucial? With each summer passing, you could feel the significant relief in growing up. Like a true birthday you share with your peers in your faith. Don't take away our summer break. Thanks.